Today we're going to be unboxing this right here. Spoiler alert, it's the land of the Jawas Action Playset. We're going to go over the item itself to see if everything's complete, how the item is, and just have fun opening it because I'm getting this thing for the first time. Plus, there's one more thing in here that I was not expecting to collect. Wow, I was not expecting this. Hey, what's up everybody? So today we're going to be unboxing this right here. Plus, there's one more thing in here that I was not expecting to collect. It was like a bonus item for me. So we're going to go through that. You guys get a sneak peek of what that is. But the most important thing when you're buying vintage items, and I did buy this from a private seller, you want these vintage items to be packed in a way that it's going to be safe by the time it gets here. Plus, you want the item to look like the item that you bought. So we're going to open this. We're going to see if it's packaged in a way that I think is worthy, and we're going to go over the item itself to see if everything's complete, how the item is, and just have fun opening it because I'm getting this thing for the first time. Plus, we're going to go through that mystery item that I just bought. It's not a mystery to me, it's a mystery to you, and I'm not collecting these right now, so it might be a treat to see. So let's get into opening what's inside this box. And if you watch the episodes, I always open them with cooking shears. I don't know why, it's just easy to use. And I always have to be careful opening these from the top because I don't want to actually cut what's inside. Because I've seen it when people open these and they actually cut and damage what's inside. I did buy this from a seller that I've bought from many times. Don't know if he wants me to say his name, but it's a person that I've dealt with a lot. Very great person in the collecting community. So first off, looking at it, it is packaged really nice. The sides are protected. The top is protected. You know, it has all of these little, inflated air things that really protect the item. And it's a vintage item, a boxed item. So I want it really nicely protected, obviously. As we remove everything, here is the mystery item. And we're going to go over this in a little while, but obviously this kind of gives it away. It is the display arena, and I really wanted to get this, so I got it. We'll open this up a little bit later. But yeah, everything is really nice and protected. Wow, I was not expecting this. So let's see what this is right now. This is like an extra item, I think. Was not expecting this. Have no idea what this is. Don't even know how to begin to open this. I'm looking for like the tape edges. Check this out. It's the Bendums. I love these things. Wow, what year was this anyway? 1993 Bendums. This is pretty rad. So Gary is the person who sent me this. So thank you very much, Gary. This is awesome. Was not expecting to get these Bendums, but yeah, man, it looks pretty rad. And there's also some Topps Star Wars Galaxy trading cards inside this. Obviously, I'm not going to open this, but very rad. And you could have got this at Toys R Us for $2.99 back in the day. And here is the item in question. Again, very nicely packaged. Everything was protected. And there's plastic everywhere. But I will take that for it to be protected like this. So let's just go ahead and pull this out. So here it is. Land of the Jawas. And there it goes. And there it is. We'll check out the box first. This is not a mint and sealed box piece. It is opened. Now, this is the first one, the 1979 version that didn't have the special offer sticker on there for, I think, a $3 rebate that you could have gotten a Jawa figure in. It didn't come with a Jawa, but it was a rebate. You go to the store, you show them that rebate offer, and they give you $3 off to get a Jawa. But let's open this up. The box is in great shape. the POP has been shaved off. So that is something right there that is a little bit of a bummer. I knew that getting it. It is taped on this side, so it was not open from this side, so that is great. But in general, the box is in great shape. And you got to be very, very careful when you're opening up these tabs because you don't want to rip anything. And here's one of 4 cardboard pieces. It's a little bit of, I don't know if that paint splotches are supposed to be there, but there's one piece, and this already has the pegs attached. So there are 4 pegs, and all of them are attached already. So that's good that they come with all 4 pegs. And here is the escape pod. I'll have to check if all the stickers are there. It looks, at first glance, it looks like all the stickers are there. And the pod comes with 2 peg holes inside. And here is the instruction sheet that it comes with. Let's just take it out. And I really like that the seller put this inside a piece with a cardboard, just so that way it doesn't bend. I think this is my first time ever holding one of these. A little bit of water damage in there on this one, but I'm glad that it came with it. Usually you get these things and the catalog does not come with it. It is warped and you can see that it's warped, but it's in great shape nonetheless. Really glad that it came with it. And here are the instructions. The instructions are in really, really good shape. I use the instructions to do my videos and to guide you guys through how to put these things together. I really like doing that because not too many videos will show you how to actually put the toy together. So if you ever wanted to use my videos, if you get yours, or if you wanted to follow step by step what I do, or just for historical reference, that's how you put the toys together, based on the instructions. Now, this playset came with a cardboard insert. The insert is not in here, as I'm saying, but here is the plastic base. And this base, at first glance, is in really great condition. Really hard to stain this thing or to have it discolor. I've seen a lot where there are a lot of scuffs on it. There are a lot of things missing, but this one looks in great shape. And it smells like it's in great shape too. I know there's a thing about vintage smells, but yeah, this one was kept in really great shape. All the levers are really tight, so it hasn't been used a lot. And then we have the second of the cardboard pieces. This is the main piece of the backdrop. I think it's in good shape. There is some bending right here on the edges, natural wear and tear. But at first glance, there's nothing worn off. The elevator piece is already on. And these things are always hard to slide up and down, but this does work. It's in great condition. The cardboard is and does look like it's in great condition. No real staining. A lot of the times you get these and there's a little bit of mold on them just because of the way that they were stored, maybe in a damp area where the cardboard would collect mold. Smelling it, it smells like it was almost store fresh. So very good sign. And now we have the last 2 pieces that connect to the base. These 2 pieces right here. And if you got these in the Palatoy version, everything is slightly different, including the way that these attach to the base. We're not going to go over and put it together right now, but I just wanted to show you everything that this came with and, the first reactions of me opening it. And first and foremost, it's a great piece. It was packaged really, really great. Kudos to the seller who sent this to me. His name is Gary. You probably know who I'm talking about, those of you in the collecting community. But the box is in great shape, besides the shaved POP, which is a little bit of a bummer. To get this in this great of shape, where the cardboard's in great shape and everything, I'm going to put this to the side right now because we have one more thing to open, and you guys saw a sneak peek of it. I might edit that out, but now we get to the piece that I was not expecting to collect. Let's just carefully put this back in, and you have to be just as careful putting this in as you were taking it out. And I like to put all the plastic pieces in first, and the real trick is putting in all this cardboard. I mean, it's 40 plus years old. And these things are super, super delicate. And when you're putting the flaps back on, just to make sure you don't tear anything up. But overall, this piece right here, great looking piece. The box, besides the shaved POP, the box is in great shape. Very, very sturdy. It keeps its shape. And when I'm looking, when I look to collect things in boxes, I always look for the structural integrity of the box and how the box is. Like I said, besides the shaved POP, this box is in really great shape. So really glad to have this in my collection. Now, let's go over the other item. This is the display arena, and this was a mail-away offer that you would get in the Empire Strikes Back collection. So here it is right here. It's a one sheet that is printed on the front and the back. This is really, really cool. Really glad to have this. So people have asked, do I consider the display arenas playsets? My short answer is no, and it comes with the catalog. I think this is my first time holding an Empire Strikes Back catalog that was printed like this, but these are always super nostalgic to go through. I always love going through these. It's like you're a kid in 1981 again, and you're getting these for the first time and looking through them for the first time. Really nostalgic. But let's go back to, I don't think these are play sets. What I have done is I've categorized 3 pieces as displays. So we're looking at it right here. The early bird set, I consider the first display stand. And then we have the action display stand from 1978. And then we have the display arena from 1981. So here's the box that this came in. As far as I know, this was only offered as a mail-away offer. You could not get this in the stores. You could have gotten the action display stand as both a mail-away, and they finally offered it in stores. But this one, only a mail-away. So here's the original box that would have come in. I'm going to be careful and not show the person that it was, but this person originally came from Northbrook, Illinois. It's like a little slice of, like a time capsule, So let's open this up. And, there is some damage to the cardboard, like little Jimmy just ripped this thing open. But inside are all the pieces of the display and the cardboard backdrops. And, the box is empty inside, but all the pieces that you get for this display stand, if I was a kid back in 1981 getting this, this just would have been like a great treat for me. Let's just go over all these scenes right here. You have the, trash compactor scene, Hoth getting attacked, the end of Empire Strikes Back, the Bespin landing area, the Tatooine scene where they're buying the droids, Dagobah, asteroid field, the Death Star. Really, really nice to add to your collection. And I will put this together and showcase it on an episode, but really just wanted to show you guys what I look for when I'm opening things and when I'm going through, what I expect the packaging to be like, because I do deal with sellers that know these things. I just bought some items from eBay from sellers that I don't know. Since these items are a little bit more pricey, I don't consider these 2 items that I bought to be super expensive, but I think altogether I spent a little over $400 for these 2 pieces right there. Still a lot of money. So that's why when I'm buying vintage items like this, I really do want to contact the seller. The people that I do buy from, that I've bought from before, I know that they're collectors and they expect to get packaging like this. That's the main reason why I wanted to show this. And plus, it's always cool to open these things up for the first time and see them for the first time. I've never handled any of these figures, I've never handled any of these play sets before or displays before. So it's nice to get these into my collection. I will be doing episodes on these and deep dives on both of them. So that way you know how to care for them, how to put them together, the history of these vintage toys. But it's always nice to see how they come, and if you're a collector, how you should expect your items to come. So I'm going to end it right here. You can see these in a future episode on YouTube, and if you're a Patreon subscriber or a YouTube member, you get to see these videos first. And as always, my friends, thank you, and I will see you next time.
If you're new to the channel, check out the welcome video, or just check out the next episode. And please subscribe if you want to follow the journey. And remember, there is no shame in being a Padawan.